Hey, so where do weep holes go when there's a brick veneer on a house? And let's take a look at the code. And I'm in the 2024 IRC R703.8, anchored stone and masonry veneer general. And it says, we've got some anchored stone and masonry veneer shall be installed in accordance with this chapter. These veneers installed over a backing of wood or cold formed steel shall be limited to the first floor story above grade. Why? Because it says right here, why? Because it's a non-structural material. To be considered a veneer, the material cannot act structurally with the backing insofar as the structural strength of the assembly is concerned. The masonry veneers can be used either interior or exterior wall finishes. So they're just wall finishes. They're not part of the structure. And it goes on here. Because of their weight, stone and masonry veneer can impose lateral loads on the structure in seismic events that are more than the prescriptive loading permitted for wood or cold formed steel construction. For this reason, stone or masonry veneer installed with a backing of wood or cold formed steel is limited to the first story above grade and a maximum thickness of 5 inches unless it meets some exceptions. So that is the normal thing. It's only for the first floor. So when I'm doing the exterior of the home inspection, I'm looking around at the masonry veneer at the bottom of the wall, and I'm looking for weep holes. And I was concerned about the location of the weep holes. Where should they be? Should they be here or there or down or up? The problem is I can't see where they're located in relation to the flashing. But what we need is the flashing and the weep holes to be related to each other. And the weep holes should be installed just above the flashing, which makes a lot of sense. If there's water that gets behind the masonry veneer and it drops down and hits the flashing, it should weep out just at the top of the flashing, right? You don't want 3 inches of water collecting here and then it goes out here through a weep hole. So when you see a weep hole on the side, on the outside, I gotta assume, unless I can confirm, that it's just above the flashing. Let's take a look at this detail here, and this is in the code. Flashing weep holes. There's the flashing right here behind the brick veneer, and it goes down above the CMU, and then the flashing is there, and it drips out all the way to the exterior. Man, if I see this on the exterior, I'm happy, because where's the weep hole? Just above it. Here's another one. Here's the lintel, right? Steel lintel, and the flashing that goes right into the lintel. And where is the weep hole? Right here, where that lintel and flashing drips on the outside. So the weep holes need to be installed right above the flashing. And it says that in R703.8.6 weep holes. Weep holes should be provided on the outside width of a masonry wall at a maximum of 33 inches, 838 millimeters on center. So if you see a weep hole, about 3 feet over, 33 inches, less than 3 feet, 36 inches, there should be another weep hole. And the weep holes shall not be less than 3/16 of an inch. That's a small weep hole, 5 millimeters in diameter. And it says here in the commentary, weep holes must be provided directly above the flashing that's required in that section to allow the escape of any moisture that may have penetrated the masonry veneer. And because moisture will adversely affect the integrity of the wall, if not removed from the wall assembly, weep holes must be installed within the maximum spacing. That's 33 inches, a maximum. The minimum diameter, that's 3/16 of an inch. That's so small. Is that a diameter of a pencil? Maybe even smaller. So I want something really big. On my personal home, I got big weep holes, and I put metal screen in them so that bugs don't get in, but water can still get out. And I'm assuming, because I can't really see, that it's the weep hole location is directly above the flashing. So if you're a home inspector or a code inspector or a contractor and you want more details about weep holes, go to 2024 IRC section R703.8.6.